don't care. Mes on me. Welcome to the Big Zo podcast. I go by the name of Berto.
It's your boy Beast, man.
Yo, Beast. Man, what's going on? What's going on?
Yes, sir.
Man, we going to start today's conversation about your boy, Sir Charles, a.k.a. bitch-ass Barkley. Pretty much All-Star Weekend. Yesterday he did some interview. It was him, Kenny, EJ, and Shaq. He pretty much was saying you can't dismiss Kobe allegations because that's part of his legacy. And the way he was talking, pretty much saying like Kobe wasn't a good guy. I mean, that's the way I felt how the conversation came about. What do you think?
I mean, I ain't really see the Barkley part yet, but I think that's fucked up that he would bring that up because nobody brought that up when he was around. I mean, people brought it up when he even won the Oscar, but nobody made it a big topic. You know what I'm saying? Nobody made it a big topic. So it was like after the man died and, you know, the Gayle King shit that we would also discuss. But it's like, bro, you should never bring it up after the man died. You know what I'm saying? If it was a big issue like that, you should have, like, addressed it as while he was here. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's part of his legacy, and
but my whole thing is
I think the timing was all.
But my
wrong.
whole thing, it's not part of his legacy. I mean, for you guys that never been to court, I've been to court. Now, I was always told once you walk in the room and you take something out of a room, you got to talk about everything that's in the room.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is, if you want to talk about the Kobe 2004 rape allegation, which happened 16 years ago, which no one brought it up, and y'all wait until the man died, because y'all want to sell yourself to like the media, the white national media, because Kobe just died. The first 2 weeks, Barkley didn't bring it up. He go on a major outlet talk show. Now he want to bring it up. So, and like I said, I've been to court. If you want to talk about the whole thing, they say if you walk in the room, you got to talk about what's in the room. And what I mean by that, if y'all going to bring out the Kobe rape allegation, then let's talk about why the prosecutor didn't want to continue to press charges on Kobe Bryant and they wanted to drop the case.
I mean, I worded wrong by saying I understand it's part of his legacy. Nah, I should have said it's part of his career. He did go through it, but he is also found non-guilty of it, which means he's innocent, you know what I'm saying? He's innocent, and because he's innocent...
Because the victim didn't want to show up. Why didn't the victim didn't want to show up? Like, people don't understand, and that's why I told people, look, when you discussing certain things, it's not, don't listen to, like, what the media say, because what I noticed about this last week, especially with the Gayle King, my whole thing is she works in the media. She knows pretty much all the evidence that was against Kobe. She brought the 2004 allegations up, but she failed to tell you why did Kobe beat the charges. See, people don't want to talk about it why he beat the charges. They don't want to talk about why he was innocent. But and again, you guys, y'all gotta Google. This is public record. There's a reason why the prosecutor did not want to move forward with the case. Yes, the victim did not show up, but her facts was wrong.
So, what I'm trying to say is, do you think that people should talk about it since it was part of that happened in his career? You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I'm not gonna get into details about the rape allegations, but because I feel like people could go research it themselves instead of like listen to the media and stuff like that. I do not believe they should keep bringing the Kobe rape allegation up.
Yeah, I think
because I'm like, the man is dead, and the way, especially the way he died. But number one, he's dead. He was around long enough. Like I said, 16 years ago. Y'all had plenty of time.
That's my problem. That's where I get my biggest problem from. Like, bro, this man Ben died, bro. Like,
and I don't understand why Barkley want to open his mouth. And don't get me wrong, I like Barkley because I think Barkley's a funny guy. But if you want to be real, Barkley don't represent the black people.
But my thing is, we have a lot of journalists, a lot of people that do interview. but it's the black people as in Gayle King and Charles Barkley that's the one that is trying to deteriorate us, and I think that's fucked up.
Well, you know why? Because they get paid so much money.
I mean, that's,
by their network, so of course they gotta, say crazy things to get the ratings up, to have people, listening to them.
So you diminish your brother so you look better. I mean,
some people like what Steven Jackson. My boy Steven Jackson said. He said a lot of these people, especially the one that look like us, will sell they soul. They will sell they soul to the media.
I mean, I don't see a lot of white people doing that, and they still have their jobs. And that's what I'll be saying, like, especially with the timing. Like, the man hasn't even been, well, now he's in the ground, but it's like nobody really knew everything. Everybody was still in shock. It's like, bro, why did you bring that up? Why did you have to bring that up? I think that was fucked up of them.
I didn't, then you had, I like Snoop. I shouldn't say I like Snoop. I love Snoop. Obviously Snoop came and apologized the way he attacked Gayle King. In which, as black people, I don't believe we should talk to each other the way that Snoop did. But I agree with his message. When he first went off, I agree with his message. I guess I didn't agree. I guess there was a debate of the way he delivered the message. But, you can't really agree with the way he delivered by calling her a bitch and stuff. Even though I believe that she doesn't deserve it. She
did a bitch move. Definitely did a bitch move.
She did a bitch move. And, of course, Snoop apologized. I'm still with Snoop. He apologized.
Pressure.
But I kind of knew Snoop was going to apologize because, look, when you making millions of dollars, you got to, I'm sure there was people in Snoop ears like, hey, you got to apologize, this and that. But they ain't finna try Boosie with that shit.
Nah,
Boosie gonna tell him to go kick rocks. But shout out to Snoop. But I noticed how Snoop apologized. But Gayle King, she hasn't even apologized.
Nah, she did try to apologize.
She did not apologize, bro.
That shit was bogus.
She did not apologize. She tried to say, well, what she said, because I'm a reporter or something like that.
Yeah.
Man, look, stop it. She did not try to apologize. Shout out to Ricky Smiley for just, calling her out on the BS. Even though, I like Steve Harvey, but Steve Harvey was on some bullshit too, because he was defending her. But Steve Harvey's friends with Gayle and Oprah, so he gonna defend her.
See, what I think is a conversation still need to be had. You know what I'm saying? I think it should be public, but I'm okay with it being private. But Gayle King gotta understand that she did a bitch move, and she has an understanding. Like, she needs to go back and study that interview. You know what I'm saying? See Lisa Leslie's demeanor, trying to.
You see her Lisa Leslie on facial expression.
Yeah, you can
and when
see
when she had a question, then she was like, she followed back. Well, how do you know you wouldn't see it? Like, what the fuck?
That's why I say a conversation definitely need to be had with Gayle King. You know what I'm saying? And I still think she needs to do something for not even for the people, like something for Kobe on his behalf. Like you just disrespected the legend.
And if you go online, you see Gayle King had a whole bunch of pictures with Kobe. So different, even Snoop said it too. There was different time, different places you was with the man. So why you didn't bring that shit up?
But besides that, like Gayle King, you don't really do interviews with athletes anyway. You know what I'm saying? Someone like Stephen A. or like Jay Williams should have been interviewing Lisa Leslie from the beginning. Like,
Robin.
CBS. I know CBS.
What's that, Robin Roberts or something?
CBS definitely got sports analysts, or sports reporters, or sports interviewers, whatever the title is. I was like, Gayle King should have been the last person to do that interview. You know what I'm saying?
But like I said again, she hasn't apologized, and y'all want to say she apologized by using her career. Like I said, she hasn't apologized. She was weak. Charles Barkley, dumbass, was weak also. Especially this is the guy that's been arrested several times. That did he spit on a kid or something? On the human
This is
being?
a guy that should have understand the severity of what was going on.
Not Charles Barkley thinking like he's God or something.
And I'm not gonna take like I said, I didn't see the clip of him what he said about Kobe, but it is part of Kobe's career. But we should also highlight it that he was found not guilty. You know what I'm saying?
When you say it's part of his career, I don't think it's part of his career. It's part of his legacy. It's just because he went through the whole trial thing. He was found not guilty. The victim was full of BS.
That's correct.
And that's not my opinion. When I said she was full of BS, Because I know you guys will probably say, well, how does he know? Again, this is public record. I'm not going to go into details with it. Some of you guys could read. The one that can't read, there's audios about it. Use Google. Y'all on y'all phone a whole bunch of times. Use Google and figure it out. The media, they know what they're doing. As a black man, when you use something negative towards a black man, people don't remember the positive. They always remember the negative. Then, like, for example, when you said, like, okay, it was part of his legacy, it's part of his career, I disagree with that. He beat it. Like, we're the only, as a culture, like, black people are the only race, if someone accused you of something, it don't matter if you're innocent, you're guilty. Even if you prove you're innocent, they still look at you guilty.
And that's why I said it should be highlighted that he was found not guilty, just like he brought the Charles Barkley.
Just like Leslie said, it was dismissed. Let's keep it like that.
I mean, yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. That's why she highlighted that the fact that it was dismissed. That's why I said it's still part of his.
But then Gail was like, "Well, the victim didn't show up."
I mean,
bitch, why the hell the victim didn't show up? You want to say the victim didn't show up? Why did she not show up? That's what I'm saying. Like, she's like, "Well, the victim didn't show up." Why didn't the victim show up? That's the problem I have. Don't just say, "Oh, she didn't show up." Why did she didn't show up? You're Gail Keane. You're Charles Barkley. Like, you guys know these things.
Yep, I agree with that, and that's why I said, like, you can go back and forth with it, but I was just saying these motherfuckers, they're very knowledgeable, and like they should have. I don't think that they looked out for Kobe's best interests, and that's my thing. The man's not here to defend himself. And of course, Kobe is very intelligent, very eloquent with his words. He can defend himself. And when he was here during his Oscar run, like, they brought it up.
They brought it up shortly.
Right. But
it was short, and they brought it up, then they let it go.
The reason that they let it go, because Kobe defended himself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
and so it's like now he can't defend himself like Gail. You know what I'm saying? Charles. Like, y'all niggas could do that shit. You feel me? And that's why I said it was a bitch move.
I mean, it was a bitch move by Gail King, but it was just a worse move by Charles Barkley, because my whole thing is, and if you watch the interview, you can see, like, Shaq face was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck you bring this shit up? Like, and he's the only one that brought that shit up. And then you can see, look at Kenny's face, look at Charles' face. They were like, what the fuck? And it was like, I mean, I guess because All-Star Weekend is, like, crazy right now, so a lot of people didn't bring it up, and then they didn't get that much attention. Because of it, because like I said, it's All-Star Weekend. People was worrying about the slam dunk 3-point contest and All-Star game. But I just felt, in my personal opinion, that was a bitch-ass move by a bitch-ass Barkley. And I mean, like I said, that's our take about it. Well, anyway, man, you guys could check us out at Big Zo Podcast. Every social media outlet, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We'll be dropping new podcasts and videos. I believe Tuesdays or Thursdays, something like that, around like 5 or 6 p.m.
We drop them when we drop them, nigga.
Okay, there you go. He said we gonna drop them when we drop them, nigga. All right, we out.
All right, it's your boy Beast, man.
Boy Berto, holla at y'all boys, man.